Mr. Logan will attempt to do the entire show on his hind legs. That's right, my hind legs. Once upon a time, there was a jolly, happy farm. It was not like the farms in the real world, where the animals are treated with a cruelty beyond imagining and fed chemicals deleterious to all people's health. Deleterious to their health and yours.
Their health and yours.
No, this was no corporate farm. This farm was Animal Farm. It was a farm run completely by animals. Yes, on this jolly, happy farm, completely allegorical and run by animals, all animals were equal. The motto of this perfect farm was 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. That's right, Perry. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. This jolly, happy farm had thrown out the evil humans who had run it. The evil humans, George W. Bush and Dick Cheney, who used to run the farm. "Shut up, you animals," said Farmer Dick, "or I'll shoot you in the face." "Oh, what a horrible farmer," said Barack the pony. One of these animals was Barack the pony. He was a wonderful pony, and he helped to throw the evil farmers out. The evil farmers out. But then, the minute he took the oath of office as president of the farm, Barack the pony announced, "I have a new presidential directive. 4 legs good, 2 legs better." That's like saying Cheney and Bush are better than Democrats. Democrats walk on all 4 legs, and they always have. Don't worry, everybody. It's just an allegory. It doesn't have to make sense. And so suddenly the farm that was going to be run according to animal rules and animal principles became just like the farm run by the evil farmers, Dick and George. I like this allegory. I'm going to paint this story. Shut up, you little wimp. I'm going to paint a story called 2 Legs Better, an allegorical Perry Logan show, which is loosely based on George Orwell's classic Animal Farm. Here's Perry to explain. And now a message from Barack the pony. That's right, I said Barack the pony. It's June 13th, 2013. And I appear before you in the guise of a pony who walks on his hind legs.
A pony who walks on his hind legs? What a foolish idea!
I would thank you to stop interrupting. It's not easy standing on my hind legs like this. This is Barack the pony announcing to America, in case you haven't figured it out, 4 legs good, 2 legs better. It's always amazed me the way Republicans walk on their hind legs. We Democrats have always gone around on all 4s, in the true donkey fashion. But the minute I, Barack the pony, took office, I stood up on my hind legs and said, as of now, 4 legs good, 2 legs better. I've expanded Bush Cheney's drone programs. I've expanded and consolidated and institutionalized our degeneration into fascism. Yes, it makes me sad too. As it went under Bush Cheney, so it goes under me. With poverty shooting up, our civil rights dwindling, infrastructure failing, and all known indices of rottenness getting worse. I guess we Democrats can't walk on our hind legs after all, right? Right! Democrats can't walk on their hind legs at all, don't you see? And you know what happened then, kids?
No! What?
After taking the oath of office, Brock the pony reared up on his hind legs and said, "I'm issuing a new executive decree. 4 legs good, 2 legs better." He had turned into a Republican, kids. Republicans walk around on their hind legs, apparently. But the Democrats shouldn't. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. And now, on a distant planet far, far away, a much better and classier planet than ours, comes Logar, leader of the planet Logar, speaking to you from the capital city Logar, here to explain the meaning of Animal Farm.
Is this thing working? Hello, Earthlings. This is Logar, supreme potentate of the planet Logar. Oh, let me hear you say Logar.
Logar!
Let me hear you say Logar.
Logar!
Thank you. Now, I don't know why you're asking me, Logar, okay, to explain the story of a novel you all should have read if you are of any age. Well, okay, Animal Farm is a political allegory by the great George Orwell, a.k.a. Eric Blair. Hey, I'm from Logar. Why should I even know this stuff? Well, you should know this stuff. The great George Orwell wrote another great novel other than the famous 1984, which seems more prescient than ever these days, back there on Earth. Well, anyway, Animal Farm is like an allegory, a political allegory. It's about a farm in which the animals take over. They really do. That's the story. It's a fantasy, but it has political meaning. Now, if memory serves, Animal Farm was written as a kind of an allegory of the Russian Revolution. And the import of the story is that at the end, the animals who run the farm, mostly pigs, become indistinguishable from the humans. And I think you see Mr. Orwell's political import. One of the old animal mottos when they took over the farm was 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. It was like an anti-human slogan. But by the end of the novel, the pigs are walking on their hind legs and singing,
4 legs good, 2 legs better, 4 legs good, 2 legs better.
Now here on Logar, we don't have any legs, so we don't have to worry. I hope I did not botch this, and I remain puzzled as to why Perry Logan asked me, Logar, of the planet Logar, to explain Animal Farm to you. Wikipedia Animal Farm, you silly people. Now this.
Oh no, we find ourselves going down Logar's alien gullet. Well, you sure don't get this on most political shows. And here in Logar's very clean and well-kept gullet, I think we can see what Perry's getting at, is the fact that our government is like a ghoul in a horror movie, harvesting virtually everything we do on the internet and on our cell phones, which you shouldn't use because they fry your brain. I'm a little afraid to see where this gullet leads to. Is there any way we can get out of this gullet and not in an alien gullet? Will you wake up? Hi, this is a little tiny Perry. Hi. Aren't I amazingly small here? They're like real books, man. Hey, look at it this way. It really is June 13th, 2013. Why would I lie? And you have had time, you of the future. I'm talking to the future. Why not? You of the future will perhaps have had time to digest something which has the USA stunned. Yeah, that's stunning. Well, you may have recuperated. I hope you've recuperated. I hope you fixed it. But it just sort of came out. Thanks to the efforts of a man I regard as a hero, Ed Snowden. May he survive the wrath of the empire. You see, he kind of leaked this data, which has the country reeling with the news that the old secret spies, you know, they are harvesting all our data. I just go all horror movie when I think about how the NSA is harvesting everything we do and say on the internet. I mean, they're just taking it all. And it keeps getting worse and worse. There are apparently more revelations to come. So we are totally stunned and preparing ourselves to be stunned again. If the USA were a human being, it would be like this. Now, it's a big pill to swallow. I'm sorry, it's a big pill to swallow. As all of you who've had civics know, that one of the constitutional rights in the Bill of Rights, the fourth one, has to do with the so-called right to privacy. I was doing a little bitter laughter, because what we found out, what has us so stunned, the stuff that Snowden released, it shows us that just everything is being taken down, everything is being watched, everything is being absorbed, you see. And it's all because, you see, it's like it's for our safety. It's got these two cool things going for it. It's for our safety, national security, and it's really secret. Wouldn't you love to have the scam going that the NSA and just bajillions of other spy agencies have? It's a scam, you know, it's that old scam about, hey, come here. Hey, listen, I'm going to protect your security. It'll cost you, okay? It'll run you. But you see, you're in great danger and you need me. I offer my services, but it's all got to be secret. By the very nature of it, it's got to be secret, okay? You don't want to know what I'm going to be doing in your name, and you really don't want to know how much it costs. Hey, remember privacy? Well, I do. Don't have much of a memory, but I do remember privacy. It was only a few years ago. Well, apparently they're just taking it all in. The country is shocked. The ACLU is suing the NSA, and the NSA is saying, you know, this information is like going to totally botch it, you see, because I've got this great scam going that, well, it's so secret you can't really find out what we're doing, whether we're doing anything you want, to say nothing of something we might be doing wrong, since we're totally secret and totally unaccountable. Human nature, what we're saying here is that once you've gone that secret, it is human nature that this power will be abused. And Americans are reeling from going from having the idea of the Fourth Amendment, where our privacy, they could not search you without a warrant, that old thing. Remember that? The hilarious idea that they can't search you without a warrant seems to be just like, they're taking in all this information they have no business to be taking. That's what I think. And America is where we are staggering practically as a country, staggering around, because in the midst of all of it is a clear indication that our leaders have no intention of changing their behavior. They have no intention to stop this kind of dragnet. This, you know, people say it's a Stalinist thing, but goes beyond Stalin, goes beyond the Orwell, the George Orwell of 1984. It goes right into like, man, I am
Imagine they're working on a way to read our thoughts, don't you think? So we could just go into some super science fiction nightmare. But, I mean, how is that for a country that, you know, our identity was very much forged on the idea of the Bill of Rights, excluding the second, which is the right to join a militia, but never mind. That was an anachronism, but the others, you know, were kind of part of our national identity. And now we find that not only are they going after stuff without a warrant, but they're going after everything. They just lost it, you know. They went into like hoarding mode. They went into some kind of weird hoarding mode. And keep in mind, you know, they can just, oh, listen, man, it's secret. Can't tell you. They're still doing it. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, you know, they're spending our money. We don't even know how much, but they are sending us a bill, I'm pretty sure. And we're finding out all these things, like they're having companies are doing the spying for us. Our government went gaga for privatizing things, which, in my opinion, is treason. And boy, is it expensive. But anyway, the whole point of all of this is that this is under the Democrat Obama, who, as you know, was once a four-legged creature, a pony. And when he took the oath of office, he reared up on his hind legs and said, "Ree! 4 legs good, 2 legs better." Don't you get it? He started doing things the Republican way. The Republicans are the ones that walk on all fours. Are you not paying attention? Or are you from some parallel universe where Republicans don't walk on their hind legs? And now a message from Barack the Pony.
My fellow Americans, I have decided that while 4 legs are good, 2 legs are better. Henceforth, we Democratic ponies are going to be standing on our hind legs, just like Republicans. That's the import of this show, if I, Barack the Pony, understand it. Actually, I don't understand it. What's all this about Republicans walking on their hind legs? What's all this about Democrats walking on all fours? It doesn't make any sense. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. Sing along with me. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. 4 legs good, 2 legs better.
Oh, look at the Democrats under Barack the Pony, trying to walk on their hind legs like the Republicans do. Looky here. The number of private security contractors working for the Defense Department in Afghanistan has more than tripled to about 19,000 since June 2009, according to a new congressional study. A congressional study revealed that 69% of the U.S. fighting forces deployed throughout the world in our name are in fact private mercenaries. 80% of them are foreign nationals. Private contractors regularly get paid 3 to 5 times more than our soldiers and have been repeatedly caught overcharging and committing fraud on a massive scale. Verily, privatization is treason, and yet Barack the Pony, trying so much to prove that the Republicans were right about everything, trying so hard to be a Republican, continues this policy apace. And how about those super secret trade agreements? That's a 2 legs better situation if there ever was one. Here's Perry.
A 2 legs better situation, i.e. a situation where the Democrats seem to be trying to rear up on their hind legs like them Republicans do. And one is a super secret trade agreements. Well, that's a double whammy. First of all, super secret. Since when are Democrats super secret? Since Obama, since Barack the Pony became president. We've become super secret, and that's bad. I just think that's bad. All right, and these trade agreements are apparently like NAFTA on steroids. NAFTA being as a highly unpopular trade agreement, that is generally agreed to have been kind of a disaster for us. Nevertheless, Obama, who preached against NAFTA, getting rid of NAFTA when he was running, has gone that his people are in super secret discussions and crafting trade agreements which are apparently almost completely turn over aspects of government to corporations. Yeah. So like if your local group wants certain clean air laws and the government says, okay, your government tries to pass clean air laws, with treaties like this, corporations are able to sue governments for huge amounts. It's the gospel truth. And Obama's folks are obviously with great zeal crafting these miserable, awful, damaging, pro-corporate things. It's like watching a pony, whom we love, trying to walk on his hind legs. Or like watching me. Not too steady on my pins these days, excuse me. So right now, America is trying to decide whether Ed Snowden, the dude that leaked all this information, proving we're living in a weird kind of a surveillance society where they're just apparently like harvesting everything. And so Americans are declaring the man a hero and a villain, to be sure. Whenever anyone does this kind of thing, that happens. And here we go again. And I thought I would give you my 2 cents worth. Check it out. Well, I would just say the man is a rebel, okay? Look at it this way. He's a rebel against a corrupt system. That's the premise here. Now, a rebel is going to be breaking the laws of the system, but the theory is they are corrupt laws, you see? So you see, okay? Likewise, in a corrupt system, and I think you can see the underlying premise here is that our system is very corrupt. But in a corrupt system, there really is, I would say, almost no such thing as treason, because God knows they're calling Ed a traitor, as is their wont. But it's a corrupt system. There can be no such thing as treason. The German officers who tried to assassinate Hitler, Hitler thought they were traitors. Okay, they failed, but they were heroes. You see, they were breaking the laws of a corrupt system, and it's the same thing, in my opinion, with Ed Snowden. So I call him a hero because I think he is a rebel. And this is what's going on with these things. And people are always saying, that he's broken the law. Yes, he's broken the law. But it's a corrupt system. At least that's the premise. How's that, Bob? 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. I know Obama the pony says 4 legs good, 2 legs better. But, we've seen what's come of his efforts to walk around on his hind legs for the last 4 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may or may not know that Austin's beloved Perry Logan is having trouble with his gams. Aww. Like so many of us, he knows that 2 legs are bad, and Perry's are definitely bad. He will nevertheless attempt to do his most difficult trampoline routine to date.
4 legs good, 2 legs better. Wow.
What's all this about 4 legs good, 2 legs better? Is this what Perry is saying now? Oh, this man has some serious issues.
A 4 legs good, a 2 legs better. Ach ja. A 4 legs good, a 2 legs besser. A 4 legs good, a 2 legs besser. Ha 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 ha.